Hi gang, Diana here today. Welcome to the studio. Welcome new subscribers, and if you're first time here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button at the end of watching. And if you like what you see, I am here with some information about Inktober, and I've decided to take on this challenge this year, and I will link to a video and a website that explain Inktober, and it's a month of drawing with a pen. So I think that's a really good challenge for me right now, and I've been feeling a little rusty in my drawing, and I thought we could work along together if you're interested. So I'm just here to go over some possible supplies with you. I had a few choices just hanging around in the studio. One of them was this Japanese style moleskin, and it is a fold out, but you know what, I just didn't feel like dealing with that. It's been hanging around my studio for an awful long time waiting for me, but now's not the time. But it is not a bad idea. Something like this can be really fun to work in. It has a nice smooth paper. This moleskin, this one happens to be watercolor, but you can get the smooth moleskin paper, and that's really nice for inking as well. I do keep one of these going at all times, these smaller moleskins. Another real contender, this one, is Stillman and Byrne Epsilon. This is 100-pound paper with plate surface, super smooth. But I kind of wanted, then I decided, you know what, I would like to work in a book that is dedicated to Inktober. So then I thought, well, I have this, I mean, these are all ideas you can have. You might just have a notebook that's ready to go. Just open it and do it. But I, for some reason, always want something special. But you don't need anything special. But this is another idea. These this tag journal that I have been working in since the beginning of the summer could be a good solution as well. And all I did was gather a bunch of tags. I know you can get them pretty cheap, but it's a ton. It's like 500 at the office supply. And then what I did was laminated the front and back cover and just used a big binder ring. So that's a thought too, but ultimately what I've decided to go with is a self-bound book. And by self, I mean myself. I bound it. So what I did was I have here enough pages. I think there's like 34, whatever is divisible by 4, because you just 1, 2, 3, 10. I have 40 pages here, but you could take one of these out. It's each page will give you, of course, 4 surfaces. I might take one of these out because this is super chubby. Okay, now I have 36, which is plenty. Okay, I also cut down a piece of an old composition book because I thought that was fun. Black and white challenge. And I cut the paper just in half. I cut it this way. Sorry. Confusion. And I will link up there the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, which is what I'm going to do on this book. The only little difference is how I'm going to do the cover. So let me just quickly show that to you. What you'll do is you'll get yourself a ruler and measure up. This is measuring to be 1/4 of an inch. Okay, the width of the spine is 1/4 of an inch. I've cut these pieces of the cover down, and I'm actually going to just give them 1/4 of an inch. I'm using my ruler here on my desk, and then I'm just going to give it 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to give it a little bit more than that, actually. These are really handy, these mats, if you don't have one. But you know, it's going to work out fine. I'm giving it a little bit more, even though I won't be gluing anything into this, but just kind of carefully trying to keep this squared up. And then I'm going to do my duct tape journal trick. Oh, I guess I'll link that up there too. A lot of links on this video. I hope I remember them all. And you could use duct tape for this, but I kind of liked the black tape, and I'm just going to lay it down square as I can get it. But again, don't, you know, that didn't work out too well. I need to, I'm going to turn off the camera and get it right. Okay, kind of a clumsy move to do on camera, so I've got it relatively good enough, and just overlap the tape. And this is just black masking tape. I mean, you can use any kind of tape you want. I just really like the idea of mimicking a composition book here. Okay, so I'm just going in with my bone folder here as usual to get that stuck down really good. You can see it's a little crooked. Pretty sure I even have a label that'll go on the front, so that's kind of cool. And then you would proceed as usual for a 5-hole pamphlet. And again, that video will be linked up in, if you click on the eye, up in the right-hand corner. Okay, so moving on to what some of my pens will be. Clean up this mess. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have the messiest videos. I'm really trying to work on that, so that my videos don't look like there's always this random stuff all over the place. It's so bizarre. So in my last video, I talked about what was in my pencil case, and I'm going to add just a couple more things into my pencil case for this video. And I'm not sure if this might not be all I add. As I share videos and photos, I will talk about what pen I'm using. But these, and a lot of these, this is a Kuretake, don't know what. We'll have to, I will link this stuff below, but I do like this pen a lot. And I think I'm trying to figure out how to use these brush pens a little better. I mean, I'm not bad, but I really would like to practice. So that's one of the ones I'm throwing in my bag. This might be my all-time favorite brush pen. It's a Pentel pocket pen, and this really takes some practice, but you can really see, I mean, the lines you can get on this are thick and thin and really add a lot of weight and interest to your pen work. And look, the idea of Inktober is to get practice. It's not to be perfect, it's to get practice. So I'm really going to try my best to overcome my pride and share everything with you, even if I'm not happy with it. So I will link these pens below. I would suggest that you look around and not buy a bunch of stuff, because the idea is to get better with the stuff you have. Or I mean, you might say, you know what, I really want to try a brush pen. So that might be something. Now this is a Pilot. All these are Japanese. They're, you know, I can't read unfortunately. But this is a lot heavier than this one was, which makes me kind of like this one better. But again, that's something I'd like to see if I can overcome. And this last one is Sailor, and I do love Sailor pens. I think I have a couple more downstairs. And again with the thick and the thin. So that is it. I'm going to bind up my little book, and I hope you'll join me in Inktober, and look forward to follow me on Instagram, and I will be starting to post things. Thumbs up if you like this video. Join me in Inktober, and don't forget to subscribe and you know, do the like button, and check out the links below and the video links up above. Take care. Bye.